We are on the Carnival Mardi Gras. I'm not going to tell you where we are, but it just came out of dry dock, and we're going to do a full review of the ship. We're going to do a ship tour. But before we do that, we're going to do a room tour of 12401. We're going to do a complete tour of the room, and at the end of the video, we do a full review. Let's open the door. Come on. Come on in. Check this out. Check it out. Come on. Oh, check this room out. Oh, my God. Yes, it's a balcony, and there's a ship going by. But before we get into the room, let's do our safety talk. Now, on the back of your door, you have your muster instructions. In the event of an emergency, you're going to go to muster D7, which happens to be the Limelight Lounge on deck 7. Your life jacket will be at the muster station. So in the event of emergency, you just head down to D7 and you're all set. So we're all done with the safety stuff. Now let's take a look at the cabin. As soon as you come in, you have the light switch. This one goes over the bed. This one goes in the hallway. And this is very important card because if it stays out for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, all the lights go out and you can't turn them back on unless you have this card in there. If there's no card here, you would use your room key. Also, as soon as you come in on the right is the thermostat. Blue is cold, red is hot, pretty self-explanatory. First thing on the left, as soon as you open the door, is the closet. Not a lot of hangers, but that's fine. We might have some in the other closet. Storage and storage and storage and more storage. And this has got a drawer that pulls out. And these drawers pull out, which is nice. It's got a safe. Now, what's special about these shelves? They kind of tuck away. You lift it up and you lock it and it tucks away if you need additional height, maybe a hanging a dress or something. You also have a hook on the door and you also have a hook on this door. Let's take a look at this second closet. Ooh, full length mirror. Very nice. Let's see what this side has. No mirror on this side, but it does have a hook. Let's take a look. Okay, so there's more hangers over here. That's good. So if we need them, we can put them in the other closet. Storage, storage, and more storage. It is kind of dark over in this area. You've got a hook, and a hook. Now let's get into this room. Looks nice. So, nice desk area, nice desk space. We have a storage shelf, 2 glasses and water, refrigerator, storage with laundry bags and instructions, security guide for ports, paper, and a pencil in case you needed to write something down. Storage with a hair blow dryer. Let's pull the dryer out. Take a look at that. It's your basic Conair hair dryer. Not very high end. Let's see here, storage. And let's take a look on top of the desk, telephone and utilities. We have 2 USB, US plug, US plug, US plug, and 2 more USBs. Beautiful mirror with lights that circle the mirror. And that button for those lights is right here. This is the button for the mirror lights. Let's circle back around. That's where we came from. Look at the decor, beautiful decor. Now what's cool here is we got a couch, but you can see this strap right here. This pulls out. Up it comes, voila! You have a single bed. So this is in fact a 3-person cabin. Now to put the thing back to couch form, there's a bar here. You have to lift the bar, grab the strap, pull it, voila! You're back to your couch.
I bet your cabin steward probably does that for you.
I'll bet you're right, but in case they don't do it for you, that's how you do it. So this acts as a stool where you can do your work. And guess what? It acts as a breakfast tray. If you have a room service, you got these nice handles, and you can have it as a breakfast tray. Guess what else? Come over here and check this out. Storage. It acts for additional storage. So it has multiple uses. My favorite is using it as a stool because it's very comfortable. Let's take a look at the bed. Queen size bed. We have an end table kind of shelf. We have a reading lamp and a USB. That's nice to have there if you want to plug your phone in. These light switches, this one here goes to the back of the headboard. This one goes above the bed. And this one goes down the hall. All right, let's get on the other side. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. We're going to tell you all about our stay. We're going to be here 14 days, and we'll tell you about the bedding, the location, any weird noises, how was the journey. You don't typically get that in a room tour. You only got to get it from actually staying in here. So you have a reading light, USB, another one of that funky shelf end tables, which works. I mean, you could put stuff on there. It works. TV. Let's head out to the balcony and let's see what this says here. You heard that? night, there's a $500 fine for smoking on the balcony. Please don't. Air conditioning for your comfort. Please keep the balcony door closed to maintain room temperature. Operation of the door and watch your step high threshold. All right. So right now it's in the lock position. You pull it all the way down. It does require a little force, but you see this thing turned a little bit. But you just turn it back into place. And then you just slide it open. Wow, that opened up nice and easy. Here's that threshold. You got to make sure you step up and over. And we are on the deck. Decent deck. No loungers, just 2 chairs and a table, which will work. It's nice. It's a nice size deck. Can you guess where we are? What port are we in? Any guesses? Leave it down in the comments down below. We're heading in to the bathroom. Let's go check out the bathroom. Let's head into the bathroom. First thing on the door, 2 storage hooks. We've got 2 hand towels, 2 face cloths, storage, and more storage underneath here. Extra toilet paper and tissues. We've got storage here, sanitary bags, tissues, and toilet paper. Toilet brush, toilet holder. We've got the towel rack, 2 towels, towel rack, a towel, total of 3 towels. We've got storage, and we've got a nice sink with soap, and then we've got a nice shower. And what's cool about this, it's got a shower wand. Oh, I love a shower wand. And this right here is a clothesline. Pull it out, put it all the way over here for your wet bathing suits, or maybe you wash something in your sink and you can hang it there. We have shampoo, shower gel. This sets the temperature. So you set the temperature, you should forget it. This turns the shower on. You have a soap rack. You have a step rail if you want to put your foot up there and shave your legs or wash your legs. You've got a handicap rail. And where the wand is, this can act as a handicap rail. You've got a hook here inside the shower. The way this opens, it opens towards the doorway, giving you access to the towels. A mirror, magnifying mirror. These magnifying mirrors are nice. I like those. And up here we've got utility. We've got a European plug and a US plug. For your shaver, basically enough power for a shaver. My experience, I plug my toothbrush in there and it doesn't charge. That's the bathroom. We are at that stage where we do our full review of cabin 12401. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right, I'll go first. Before we get into the actual cabin, let's talk about the location of the cabin. Now, we don't use the elevator, but the stairs are located right next to the elevator, and this is a great location, I think.
It is.
It's on deck 12, so you have all the action down on deck 8, 7, and 6. And going up, you have all the action on 16, 17, and 18. So we're kind of directly in the middle.
It's true. And not only are we directly in the middle on decks, we are directly in the middle on the ship, both forward and aft. We're right in the midship.
So if you're a walker, it's a great location.
If you're an elevator rider, it's a good location.
Exactly. So I got the location out of the way. And you want to go into the actual cabin itself? It is a balcony cabin.
The interesting things about these cabins, and we didn't realize this, at least I didn't realize this, is we got friendly with the people directly next door to us, and their configuration is slightly different than ours. It's the same size cabin, except for, as you can see, we are sitting on the bed. It is in front of the slider balcony door, and our couch, which we both have, is towards the front entrance where you come in. Theirs is reversed. Their bed is first and their couch is second.
Is towards the balcony.
I like it like this better.
Yeah, I like this. Since we're talking about the couch, you could see when we were doing the tour, it actually acts as another bed. It's a 3-passenger cabin. Let's talk about the balcony.
Okay.
It's 2 chairs and a table. And if you're sitting in the chair, no problem. You can have great views. You're not looking at the railing. You know, we've had balconies where you sit in a chair and you're looking at the railing. You're not looking at the beautiful ocean. On this cabin, you sit in the chair and everything is wide open. You see the whole ocean.
We are to the aft side of the area that bubbles out for Grand Central Station. So we can't see the front of the ship, but we can see the back of the ship. So we have friends that are on a balcony on the opposite side, and it's the reverse for them. They can see forward and not back. So if you're really close to where it bows out a little bit, you're not going to be able to see one way or the other, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I do want to talk about the chairs. There's no lounges, there's 2 chairs. And I tried leaning my head back and it was very uncomfortable because it's not a high back chair. We dealt with it and it was fine. I mean, it's a beautiful balcony. I like the balcony. As we move inside, you know what else we need to mention?
What's that?
Anjar. Anjar and his helper. Well, it's a steward for this particular cabin, if you're lucky enough to have him. He's very attentive, isn't he?
He's very sweet.
He is extremely sweet. He's got a great smile, great personality.
And no matter where we see him on this level, he always directs us towards our cabin.
Let's talk about noises, because I think that's what everybody wants to know. Hey, do you get a good sleep? Is there any kind of noises? Do you want to take over on that one?
Sure. So deck-wise, we are not being interrupted by sleep by any, moving chairs on a Lido deck or anything like that.
None
we
of
are
that.
straight in the middle. So that's no problem there. Same thing. We're not that close to like casino or a theater or anything else. So no noises from above. However, as we mentioned, this is a balcony room. We are on the starboard side in the aft area, which means as you look over our balcony, right
down
below us to deck 8, you see jutting out is the outdoor smoking area and the Bar della Rosa that's outside, which means that that sound from people down below is going to travel up. People laughing, people having fun, people just talking. So at different times during the day, if we had our balcony door open or we were sitting outside, you're going to hear them.
But can I interrupt you? I actually like listening to them sometimes. If I'm here working, I can literally hear them talking about their day, talking about sports, talking about all kinds of stuff. And especially if they get all liquored up, they really talk and they're really loud.
Yeah.
I find it to be amusing.
In that respect, we also were in the cabin kind of early evening one time. It wasn't super early, but it wasn't super late either. We were watching a movie and you could hear people laughing down below. So you do hear some noise. Now, like I said, noise travels up. I also said that it was a smoking deck. You might be concerned, are you going to smell smoke? Well, up here in deck 12, we did not smell the smoke from that deck. Just be mindful, if you're in a lower deck, you might smell the smoke.
The noise from downstairs, if the balcony door is closed, you really don't hear it. However, there is some noise in the actual cabin. And it's a click, click, click.
No, it's
noise.
a click, 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 click noise.
Oh, okay. Click, 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 click noise.
We don't know what it is. And it doesn't happen all the time either. I can't figure it out if it has to do with the air conditioning.
So I was right. It was a click, 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 click.
Oh, I was right. Listen to him. Okay. I think that covers noise. Do you think?
Does it cover noise completely? Yeah, I think it does.
Let's move on.
Let's talk about the bed. So that we talked about noise, people want to know, hey, how's the sleeping arrangements? Are they good? Are they bad? I would rate it as good.
Yeah, it's not outstanding, but it's not bad either.
Yeah.
It was a very comfortable bed.
So no problems with the bed.
No comfort issues at all.
No comfort issues with the bed or bedding. Let's move into the bathroom. Now, on this XL class ship, the bathrooms are tight. And I have one major issue, and I'd like to know if you have a similar issue if, in fact, you sailed on any of the XL class ships. That would be the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, or the Jubilee. Water pressure. It is freaking horrible. And if you've ever experienced it or you agree with me, note it down below. I'd like to hear, because we got to get to Carnival, so when they come out with the festival, we actually have water pressure on that ship. The water pressure is horrible. That's my complaint on that bathroom.
It's a wand, but it has no strength to it whatsoever. So you're able to pull it down and kind of use it all over your body, but
it's like
it's not
good.
It's not very strong.
No.
However, the water temperature was very good.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Set it and forget it. Worked. No problem. A little tight in there.
I agree. And it's funny you say you have one issue in the bathroom. Usually it's 2. I'm going to say the second one and see if I can mind read what Michael's going to say. Are you ready? He's going to complain that the toilet paper is too far back.
If it was back any further, then I'd have a problem. But I mean, it is back, but it's manageable back.
Okay.
It's manageable.
So I guess I'm half right.
Yeah. I wish the toilet paper was much more forward, but it's manageable. Is that everything in the bathroom?
I think it is.
I think so too. There's one thing. I don't know how to say it here, but I'm going to say it.
I know what he's going to say. I'm really embarrassed too. I don't want to hear him say it.
We do a lot of work And I sit at the desk, and Andrea usually sits in bed, and we're both hammering away on the computer, creating content. And when I sit on the cushion, I actually get a woof of someone's private parts, female private parts.
And it's not me.
No, it's definitely not you. But every single time, I'm speculating that someone did the nasty on that cushion, because every time I sit on it, whoof. And then sometimes Andrea can smell it over at the bed. Am I right?
Yes.
And I don't know how to complain about that. I don't know how to go in there and say, hey, the cushion, someone did the nasty on here. Okay, we got to fix this.
I thought you should have said something to Anjar and just asked him to replace it.
Just heads up to it. If you have this cabin and you happen to sit on that cushion and smell a little female persuasion, let's say.
I don't know if it's female.
Oh, it's definitely female. It's definitely female. And you happen to sit on that cushion, maybe you can say, hey, fix this problem.
We need to move on from this discussion.
This is why I ask you, would you stay in this cabin again?
Yes. And if I had that smell, I'm getting it replaced.
I think if we were in this cabin again, we definitely would say something. But it's too late. We're already at the end of the cruise here. I would stay in this cabin again, absolutely. The only part, I wish they'd get that damn water pressure fixed.
Well, that's all over the ship.
Please make a comment down below on that water pressure. We got to let Carnival know on the XL class ships the water pressure is poor. And this is where I say, ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button
So you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.